The mimic. This is what I want to talk about. And these things I talk about are my experiences that I've had. So it's not something that I am talking from a place of um, unknowing. I've lived through these processes, these steps. And so this is why I have here the Conscious Care Universal channel to explain these things so that you can be aware. That's why we are about awareness and healing. Okay. So the mimic is a process in which these narcissists or demonic entities, parasitic spiritual parasites, once a chosen one begins to rise in vibration and stop drinking or avoid drama, arguments, or shift to a higher vibration, you no longer feed the entity through low vibration. So that's why they want to argue, right? That's why they want to say, hey, let's have a drink. Let's do these things that are low vibrational. Let's eat low vibrational food. You then break the energetic dependency the entity had, through you. So as a result, the entity begins to lose its grip on you, and my spouse began to look and seek for a host, okay, that is then cheating, and then looking for, someone of the opposite sex. So these entities have to survive. So this is why they do this. These entities may find another person who is vulnerable or spiritual naive. They may just be naive. They may not know, right? Unawakened. There we go. So then they can program the woman. Men, you can put yourself where you go. This is just kind of wanting to explain the situation that happened to me. They will begin to siphon energy from you if you are still having intimate relations with them, and they will transfer the energy from you as a chosen one over to this mimic. This mimic will begin to start trying to look like you, um, take your voice, um, take your downloads, your thoughts, because it's your energy that is funding basically this mimic situation. Because we are a source of divine light, the mimic will become a false source, a counterfeit version of our energy signature. So, this mimic woman may again receive our spiritual downloads, our dreams. They will begin to try to follow you on social media platforms, see what you're doing, see how you look, see how you dress, so that they can then really embody your energy signature. Of course, this is energetic theft, right? So if you cut yourself out of this situation, you sever cords, you remove your access and reclaim your energy, they can he can my spouse was not able to feed this situation anymore. The reason I know this is because I began to, get reached out to from different ways, and he began to pop up and try to cause arguments, tried to bring me back down into a lower vibration, which again, it's no longer working. So just know that our energy signature as chosen ones it's very high vibrational. It's light for these entities, and so when you begin to awaken, it's like fire to these demonic entities, and they can't really stand to be around you. They're either going to take you out and alive you, or they're going to siphon as much energy as they can to the next one to mimic you, although they cannot regenerate your light. So, this is just something I wanted to explain about mimicking. If you see anybody attempting to mimic you that you do not know, or they're reaching out to you, just take heed that your partner may have a demonic entity attached to them. Thank you for coming to my channel. Like and subscribe.